All right, good morning, Friday, and we got some snow on the ground. Just shoveled the driveway, took Lulu for a walk. Now we're set to go after 9. Mike Kaycook, Lisa Williams, AM800, and we are live right now at 9:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yesterday we had a really interesting day. You left the house, and we alerted the networks
Along the
that you were, in
line.
fact, on a little field trip you and I took yesterday. My husband Craig had last week visited Invest Windsor Essex, and I think that's a company that we've heard about, Invest Windsor Essex. But do you really know what they do? Well, they have something really cool at their location, which is also really cool. Something called the VR cave, virtual reality simulation cave. And it is very unique to this area, very unique to Ontario. And it's an immersive and active virtual reality environment. And it's state of the art. And the software is amazing. And it is for the community and businesses here. And it's kind of like a teaching and training for university, college, for all students. And it's publicly accessible and it's available to all. And actually, some businesses actually move to Windsor, set up here because they can access this technology and it doesn't cost them anything.
Yeah, all like by government funding and things like that. It's an investment. Invest Windsor Essex, pretty appropriately named. So, yeah, it's a virtual reality environment, and we had a chance to go in there yesterday. And to me, the first thing I thought when we went in was that you see this like cave thing. It's in the back of like this building where there's kind of offices in front, and then there's like almost like a big warehouse in the back, and then you go to the actual cave, and it looks like to me one of those golf simulators, a massive giant golf simulator.
But instead of one screen, it's one, two, three, and then even on the floor, four. So it really gives you a terrific idea. And they're involved in all kinds of things. And we had an opportunity to work with it, see what projects they're working on. The fact that it can deliver such advanced simulation capabilities is amazing. They've got great people that work there who are very much in the know. And we're talking like automotive product design, product manufacturing for the automotive industry, autonomous vehicle software development, and and more. As a matter of fact, next week we're going to talk about one of the projects they assisted in for Habitat for Humanity with a project
Yeah,
out in Leamington.
which is really cool. So here's some of the photos from yesterday from our little field trip. Yes, I left the house, and here is what it looks like: the VR cave that we checked out
You put your special shoes
yesterday.
on, your special glasses on.
Yeah, they're like giant slippers that you have to
Yeah.
put on, and the glasses in order to do this. And there's Lisa checking it out. One of the projects they're working on that they'll talk more about next week.
Yep.
Like really amazing stuff. And you really don't
Yeah.
get the
And
full effect, obviously, because we're not wearing the VR glasses right now.
right. Um, and Invest Windsor Essex was recognized by the Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association as the official virtual reality simulation partner for Project Arrow. Project Arrow is a Canadian collaborative effort with all kinds of players from around the world, the automotive supply sector, uh, to create an electric drive, alternative fuel, autonomous concept vehicle that is all Canada. Did you take a picture of that?
I think so. I don't know. These are the photos that they sent to us. I know I did. The
Ah,
vehicle is
okay.
pretty awesome. Let me see if I can scroll to the photos of the Arrow
So
of the
cool.
car. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. Okay, here they are. Here you might get a glimpse of the vehicle there. No, I'm standing in the way. No, I'm standing in the way. Let's see if we got another one. Well, there you
That's
get a
the
sense of
interior.
like going inside the vehicle using virtual reality, and you see here this is the steering wheel, this white thing
Yeah.
with your dashboard, and then this is kind of like your controls about your car and what's going on, and then you can kind of see it here. This is almost like a GPS screen, virtual reality screen for when you're driving.
This is something so cool. And, we've got university students creating the design, and then other partners coming together to put it together. And there will be an actual vehicle build, a concept vehicle by next year. And really, it was brought to life by using the capabilities and technology of the VR cave that Invest Windsor Essex has. And they're going to be really instrumental in the next phase of this project too, this electric vehicle. And it'll be amazing to see what they do. And this is all happening here in our own backyard, which I thought was very cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Virtual reality. I mean, kids might know more about it than we do with all their video games, and this is essentially using that technology to apply it into practical uses and to business. And we thought it was really cool yesterday the way they described this and the way they showed it off. And yeah, is this the way of the future? It sure seems like it. And hopefully a lot of people and a lot of businesses will invest in Windsor, Essex, come here, utilize this VR cave, and boom, more companies, more investments, more jobs. I'll show you a photo of what the Aero car looks like. This is a separate photo that I found here online, and it's a really cool-looking vehicle, too.
Yeah, it's so neat.
So that's what it looks like. And then in the virtual reality cave at Invest Windsor Essex, you can, let's change the color to green. Let's go to blue. Let's go to this. Let's go to that.
So you know how when automotive companies develop a concept vehicle, oftentimes it's like one made of clay, and they've got to like shave everything down, and they do that just to kind of see what it looks like and what things they might have to tweak. Well, by using this, the technology that they have here in the VR cave, it is cheaper, it's more convenient, takes less time and effort, and you put it all together, and you can check out what you like and don't like and make some tweaks that way. So it's used in many different areas. So yeah, I think it's great for our area to know that it's there, and companies should kind of figure out how they can use it to their advantage. So we're going to talk more about it next week on this program and find out about this other big project going on in Leamington.
Yeah, and it's off Rhodes Drive, like where all that stuff is, Expressway, Central, Rhodes Drive, and kind of backs onto the airport is where the Invest Windsor Essex VR cave is located. So, yeah, really cool stuff that is happening in our region.
Yes.
Let's move on now. Richard wants to know, does Lulu love the snow? Yeah, she does. She likes the snow. We just went for our WALK and got back moments ago. I shoveled the driveway, and boom, now we're here. Wanted to shovel before Kelly pulled out for the day and left the tire tracks.
Right. Then that's more difficult to shovel. I get it. Mm-hmm. Hey, so we got you out yesterday. It was kind of neat. Like when they invited us there, I said, well, I'll come, but Mike doesn't really like to leave the house, so I didn't know if he'll be there. And you went. It's like, oh my God.
I did. And I'm glad I did. It was pretty cool.
When I think of this next story I'm going to tell you about, I also think of you because it has to do with weekend plans and how everybody makes weekend plans, and how sometimes you're happy when they're canceled. You know what I mean?
Oh,
the feeling when the friend cancels weekend plans and it leaves you with nothing to do, and then you get more excited about having nothing to do than the plans that you had. It's more common than you think. That's right. New study says 71% of people said they actually look forward to plans being canceled so they can just stay in. And 75% of people said there's nothing better than having no plans for the weekend. I have to agree with that.
What was the first percentage on that one? I missed
71.
Okay. Yep.
So it's kind of cool, right? to think about that. I mean, we've been through a couple of lockdowns now, so I don't
Oh,
know if that percentage would
love
be
it.
tweaked a little bit and more people want to get out, or people are now used to staying in and liking it a little more. I don't know.
I love
Okay,
it.
okay. Let me ask you this.
Lockdown for life. Lockdown for life.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a list of activities. Okay, what would be a part of your perfect weekend? Think of a couple of things that would be a part of your perfect weekend.
Okay. All
Okay?
right. I'm in the mindset. Now, are you going to give me some options or you want me to come up with some right now?
No, here's what people said, and you tell me if you're on board with it.
Okay.
Going for a walk,
Yeah. Okay.
that got the most votes. That's part of the
Really?
perfect weekend. Yes.
Perfect weekend. You're telling me going for a walk is part of people's perfect week. Okay. All right.
Followed by reading a book from start to finish. Sleeping in is on top of my list. Sleeping in. Perfect
Don't
weekend.
like sleeping in, wasting the day.
Oh, no, I got it. Like sleeping until like 7. Um, binge watching TV. And that could include sports, I suppose.
Yeah, I am lost right now, by the way, with TV because all there is to watch it was Trucker Convoy and War now, and I'm like lost because there's no NFL. Baseball spring training should be at least they should be practicing right now, so we're in that lull between the end of football and the start of March Madness in baseball. So
You're
I'm
kind
kind
of
of lost right now.
You're floating around. Where do I go? What do I
Yeah.
do? Playing a board game also on the list. I know that's not you either.
Mm-mm.
Watching
This list
movies,
sucks.
playing video games, and cleaning.
Cleaning, I'm down with. Cleaning and organizing. I'm all about being productive. That's my perfect weekend.
So if you don't do anything on a weekend,
Yeah.
meaning you're a slug on a couch, that you feel terrible by the end of the weekend?
Yep. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wasted that weekend. I could have got this done. I could have got that done. Like, my perfect weekend is working on a project and either making it through or finishing a project. I think that to me is the best weekend.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Okay. I don't know. What are people saying here about their perfect weekend? Colleen says cancel plans are the best plans. And I just watched my box sets, Seinfeld and Cheers. Oh, brilliant, Ann, because those are two of my favorite shows. I'll come on over. We'll watch that together.
A cabin in the middle of nowhere, no electricity, bonfires, cooking, chill music with guitar. Wow, Colleen. I love it.
That's very specific.
Yes, she knows. She's been thinking about this.
Steven, Long Island, New York, checking in this morning. Perfect weekend, not having to do that many chores. Ann says, bring Lulu. Yeah, we can do. Oh, for sure, Ann. If I came to your house and I showed up without Lulu, I don't think I would be welcome in to your place.
No, it's the only reason she invited you, Mike.
That's right. To get to to get to Lulu. Friday and Saturday nights. Now I got a birthday party for young Jason, my nephew, on Saturday night, complete with Antonino's original pizza. And the other thing will be tonight. Just I don't know. We find something to watch and we watch it on TV. And then Kelly's like, "Oh, let's watch this. I heard this is really good." I'm like, okay, because we never ever make it through, because this is the perfect meme that I sent to you and Ed earlier this morning. This is Kelly perfectly when it comes to watching TV on the weekend.
You're not even watching the movie. Yes, I am.
Why are we watching? You're not even. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. That is Kelly right there, Friday and Saturday nights.
That's you or that's Kelly?
That's Kelly. No, I'm fine. I stay awake.
I thought that was Kelly saying to you, you're not even watching the movie, and then you're falling asleep.
No. Kelly has a very long week and long day, especially on Friday, and then to come home. Kelly is very much a person. She wants to get a good night's rest and go to bed early, and then she'll try to keep up with the big boys to stay up late, chips and pop, and then the next thing you know, we put on an episode of something or a movie, and I look over, and then I'm trying to decide, okay, do I stop it? Do I stop? Because I'd rather just put on sports than watch this movie.
But as soon
Stop
as
it.
you
I
turn the
love. I
volume
love.
down or change the channel, I was watching that.
Yeah. Oh, that happens sometimes. Why'd you turn it on? Why'd you turn
I'm
it on?
listening with my eyes closed.
Yeah. I was watching. No, you weren't. You were snoring. I was.
I know. I say that to Craig too. I was watching that. I say, where it's snoring. It's going to go.
So, yeah. So that'll happen tonight. I'm looking forward to that. And then I have to have what we're going to watch. Kelly and I are going to start watching. And then I'm going to see the kitty face and then keep looking over or listen for sleeping noises. And then I can turn it off and put on something I want to watch.
Yes. Yes. Fair enough. Okay, report back on Monday. What happened? Or
All
take
right.
some photos and put Kelly's face where the cat's face is.
Oh, it's
Put
a
it over
great
top.
idea.
That would be awesome.
That's a great idea. I like that bit. Okay, everybody have a great weekend. We'll reconvene on Monday on AM800, 5 to 9. So be there and, support to the people of Ukraine. I think everybody's thinking about them. The CN Tower
Absolutely.
saw a photo. They're going to light that up in the Ukraine colors. The city is going to fly a Ukraine flag as well to show our support. There's a lot of people here with ties to that country.
Yep, and great ways to donate. Plenty of ways to donate too. So we'll have the latest for you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody.